for Houston. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. Throwing is Wentz. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. Oh, able to avoid him. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there for Indy.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark it down at the 9. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now Wentz. They'll get this off to Taylor. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. Taylor. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Wentz now on 3rd and goal. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. A tough time to take the sack. Now it's 4th and goal, and that's a loss of 6.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he is going to lose yardage here. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Here's Herbert. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. First and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, first and 10. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Darren Waller, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it first and 10. They begin the drive with Coleman. And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17. Herbert now. Rumbling past the 30. Good yardage there on the scramble, and all of a sudden they're left with a 3rd and 2. Much more manageable. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Flush to it, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Quiddy Pay. What persistence, and that persistence pays off. Tracks him down for a 19-yard loss. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for first and 10. Now he dumps this off over the middle and inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they go to work on a first and goal. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Second and goal from the 6 this time. Herbert. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Tyron Johnson with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Texans have cut it to within a score. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to Taylor on 1st down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 52 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now a play fake. Wentz sliding out of the pocket. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
On 2nd down now, it's Taylor. And he winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. There was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. $13 yards remaining on 2nd down. Wentz going to give this to Taylor. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Eluding the pressure right. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. No doubt they were hoping for 7 points out of this drive, CD. The good news, they could at least salvage 3 because that ball went bouncing out of bounds.
Yeah, how about the bounce that they got that kept them in field goal range? You're exactly right. They get a chance to get 3 points out of it and not cost themselves.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
After the made field goal, here's Blankenship again. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. At their own 20-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
Drops it off for Coleman. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a big conversion there on third down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Herbert off of play action. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Quiddy Pay able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. On second and a long way to go. Herbert. He's able to get it to Coleman. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Herbert on first down now. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Coleman. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Throwing again on second down. Herbert. Flush to his right. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And the catch made by Johnson. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Herbert. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Buying time to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Justin Herbert in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans are an extra point away from taking the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here's Isaiah Rodgers to return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So we've come upon halftime here in Houston, and it's the home team, the Texans, leading this one. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
From the 29, Herbert. He'll get this to Coleman. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. On third down, here's Coleman. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 36 yards. Again, Herbert. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Being chased out left. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. Touchdown, Texans! Brevin Jordan, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans push further out in front. And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded right around the 8. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They'll fake the give to Taylor. Now Wentz. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Credit the sack to Malik Jefferson. 2nd and 21, a lot of ground to cover. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 87 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On play action, it's Wentz. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
Yeah, and that was sheer determination right there. He decided before the play, if there was a sliver, he was going to take advantage of it. Looked the ball in, turned on the jets, and took it all the way.
And the next-gen stats show us the tale of how much yardage he was able to tack on after the catch. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Herbert, quick pass out wide. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Play action. It's Herbert. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. A huge play there for Houston. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Herbert. And he's got his man on the out route. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Now it's Herbert out to his left. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Justin Herbert with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Texans have broken the tie. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Rodgers to return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Wentz to throw. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Eluding the pressure right.
You'll get nothing. I like it.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. They'll roll him out right. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
They run once more with Taylor. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 98 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Wentz. They'll check this one down to Taylor. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. A give for Taylor running right side. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Wentz. Got to have this one. Flushed out right. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Left side, it's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark, because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Herbert now to throw. He'll air this one toward Coleman. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And it would appear the Colts are going to win the football game. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat-and-mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield. Pass complete to Taylor, and they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone. One final try now for Wentz. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Texans, they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.